Hi everyone, and welcome to my video. This video will help you to start your journey in becoming a licensed insurance agent. Insurance is a serious business, and the Department of Insurance needs to make sure that you are knowledgeable in it. You have to be able to explain to a customer what they are purchasing and how their coverage works. In order to do that, you have to have the knowledge and understanding yourself. You must be honest with the customer because it is your duty to act in the best interest of the customer. That is your fiduciary duty. And this is why your state does not make it easy to get an insurance license. But it's not hard either. You just got to put in the work. Most states only allow you to take the test 4 times, and then if you do not pass, you'll have to wait another 12 months to retest. This is why you must work hard and study diligently in order to pass your insurance exam. Everyone is different. People learn differently, but everyone who is serious and focused can pass this exam. I've tutored individuals fresh out of high school with no knowledge of insurance who have gotten licensed. So anyone can do it. Discipline is key. So first thing you want to do is find out what is going to be on your exam. You can go online to your state's Department of Insurance website or the third-party testing company that you'll be taking your test at and print or download the course contents. This is important because this will let you know exactly what's going to be on the exam and what you'll need to focus on in order to pass your exam. So here's an example of the course content information for the state of Arizona. So every state has their own course content, so it may not be similar, but I just want to show you so you can have an idea of what to look for. So if you're looking at this, you're going to see what percentage of questions are going to be in that section. So they're going to have insurance regulations, 5% of questions. Arizona has 100 questions. So 5%, that means there's going to be 5 questions in regards to insurance regulations. And then it tells you what's going to be, what things you need to study. So this is, your state should have something very similar to it, or if not the same. General information, 5%. So it just goes down the entire course content. I would download and I would print out if I were you, just so I can go over and just highlight some of the things that you've learned or studied already. It looks like a lot, but like I said, it's going to take a lot of diligence, hard work, and discipline. So I'm just going down business section. That's for commercial workers' compensation, and then the percentages that are going to be on the test. It's good to know these things so you know how to prepare. Usually you see it's like 5%, 15%, but if you look here, commercial package policy, CPP, that's 17% of the test. That's a lot compared to those that you see that are like 5 and 6%. So that tells you that you need to really apply yourself there and study really hard and understand that. Auto policy is 13%, which is also a lot. So, you want to make sure you understand. You want to make sure you understand everything, but this just gives you an idea of what you need to study. Okay? So, moving forward, once you have figured out what materials you'll need to know, it's time to organize and prioritize. Determine how are you going to study. It's always nice to have a roadmap planned out. What are you going to study and in what order? Because there's a lot of material as you've seen. So brace yourself. So now that we have determined what you need to know in order to pass your state exam, the next step is finding the study materials. Where are you going to find your study materials? There are plenty of ways to do this. In the past, I have used Test Teacher's Study Guide, which is a good source. I've also used AD Banker, A.D Banker. That has tons of info, but can be a bit difficult to understand. Now, the best and most affordable program that I have found thus far is Kaplan Financial Education. So I ended up contacting them to partner with them so I can do a review. And I'm going to quickly show you what they have available, by using the link below. So let me see. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to have to drag it in. This is kind of what it looks like. Just going to play with it for just a second so you can get the full view. Okay. This is good enough. Okay. So kind of like this, if you look at it. What you want to do is the easiest way to browse what's available is just go to Browse Course. Click on that. And then select your state. So just since I'm in Arizona, we'll select Arizona. Life and health, property casualty, personal lines or surplus, property casualty. And then you hit continue. And it takes you to the products. So study tools, study solutions and individual tools. So if you want live or on demand, somebody who's actually showing you, you can purchase the package. There's a lot of material in that package. If you want like well, let's just look at that package really quick. If you click on it, it'll show you everything that's inside of that package. You have online study tools. You have basically everything that they have available for the property and casualty studying material. So let me just go back. That's actually the most expensive one, but if you go through that link, you're going to get a discount. If you notice, it's scratched off here, but you actually get it at this rate instead of this rate. I think you'd be okay with the basic online property and casualty, because that will give you the material that you need, your state specifics. It'll give you all the info that you need. If you're okay reading it, then I would just go with that basic one, because you get an online exam prep course, cram sheets, license exam manual, state law supplement. They're PDFs, so you can even print them out if you wanted to. Insurance Pro QBank is pretty cool. I've checked that out, and that just gives you a lot of questions that you can test yourself with so just that you're understanding the material and see how you're going to be doing on your exam. So there's just a lot here for me to go over right now, but this is just an example of how you can get some material. There's some individual study material. You can get like some flashcards, and that's very affordable. There's some Spanish property and casualty flashcards. What else? Just the little things. You can just get QBank separately, where all the questions are. You can get items separately, which I think is very cool. So anyway, that's how you do that. I'm going to move on. If you have any questions, just email me and I can help you maneuver through it. But all in all, it's very resourceful. There's a lot of material. You don't have to use Kaplan. If there's something else that you prefer, use it. Just invest in, some books and so that you have material that you can study off of so that you can pass the exam. So you want to read the material, take notes, go over your notes, and then take a short quiz on the material you just went over. You want to grade the quiz, then go over the items you missed, and then go back and reread the sections you didn't get. And then if I were you, I would take another short quiz. Once you feel comfortable with that section, move on to the next category. Don't overload yourself with too much information. You should be going over a few sections or chapters per day. Let your brain remember, get some good sleep, and then start again the next day. Give yourself some time to study for the exam. Don't think that you're just going to get everything in a couple days. I think maybe a week or two tops, if you're trying to rush it. And if you have more time, then take a little bit more time so you know that you know the material for sure. So step 5, review, review, review. Once you have completed the study guide and you feel like you know the material, take a mock exam. Hopefully the study guide you select includes a few exams. Now Kaplan has that Q bank I told you about where you can generate different questions and you can utilize that. But after you've learned most of the material, test, test, test. It's logic. Take a test to pass a test. The more testing you do, the better you will get at answering and identifying the questions. You should be scoring at least 85 or more, 85% or more on your practice exams. If you're doing that, then you're ready. So schedule your exam. Your state will partner with the local testing facility. If you haven't already, go online and get the contact information for that testing facility. Some states will use Prometrics, PSI, Pearson. Actually, let me do this. There's some great materials that can be viewed through Kaplan website without purchasing anything. So let's check that out real quick. Let me go back there. Okay, so I'm going to drag it back over here, and then I'm just going to go into the browse courses because I know it's over here somewhere. I'll just select a different state. Let's just say Texas because I know I get a lot of Texas viewers. And property and casualty, they have other ones. Continue. And then it's going to come up with study solutions, individual tools, but also this is my favorite tab here, state requirements. And I thought that was pretty cool. You can actually click on that website without purchasing anything and review the state requirements. Kaplan has already done that work for you. So you'll be able to take a look at it. So in this case, they go through Pearson VUE in Texas. That's their exam provider. And Texas Department of Insurance, there's their address, there's their website, there's their email, phone numbers to contact them, Pearson VUE's website, Pearson VUE's phone number. To schedule an exam, contact Pearson VUE. This is in the state of Texas, so if you're in a different state, it's going to be different. Application, $50 fee. So it just gives you so much information. I think that this is going to be very helpful. So depending on what state you are in, I would check it out and just see what's required here. So I just look at another state. Let's do Florida. Florida is a no-fault state. Let's pull that up. Individual study tool, state requirements. That's what we want. So then here's the Division of Agent and Agency Services through Department of Financial Services. It's a little bit different from Texas. And then you have the address and you have the phone number, fax number, website, email. They go through Pearson VUE. And then Pearson VUE's website, their phone number to schedule tests. And there's also pre-licensing requirements that are in there. This is very helpful. I think this is going to help a lot of you. So I would just check it out. Even if you're not going to purchase anything, check it out. Also check out the products too. I think that's going to help you, but this will also give you a good start. So step 7, when you pass your test, you'll want to fill out the application from your state's Department of Insurance. There's usually a fee associated with your app. So after you have completed it, turn it in, wait to be approved for your license, and congratulations in advance. So those are all that I have for you. 7 steps on tips of getting your insurance license. Thank you so much for viewing my video. Like and subscribe. There is the Kaplan website. You know that I'm partnered with them, so I've got to put that in there. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I will do my best to try to contact you in a timely manner and respond to your email. Thank you again. My name is Rebecca, and I am your insurance lady.